the volcanic region south of you. It's hard to tell because it's active, but I think there are signs of structures and operating machines.
Gregor, this is a good vantage point from here. Take a look.
What the hell was that?
A giant. A horned giant in jeweled metal. God, Emperor. But it's huge.
Rosethorn.
Now is not a good time. The monster looked like he'd stood immobile in that spot for 1,000 years. Just a glance at him inspired terror and revulsion, involuntary feelings of dread that I could barely repress. A space marine from the corrupted and damned Astartes. A chaos marine.
Let's find a way down.
Sanctum.
Sanctum meant that he detected a ship or ships emerging from the immaterium in signal space and was withdrawing to a concealment orbit behind the local star. Which meant that all of us on the planet were on our own. Natural cleft led down into the tunnels. The air was hot and thick with sulfur, as though we'd found some neglected entrance into hell. The caves beneath North Quam were filled with a toxic gas. I had to move quickly. We must find some way across. The gases are toxic. Move swiftly. The gases are toxic. Move swiftly. The gases are toxic. Move. The gases are toxic. The gases are toxic. Move swiftly.
Master, the explosion has burned away some of the gas.
This area has clearly been excavated. We are no longer in just natural caverns. This is old, but the damage is new.
The wheel graves on Bonaventure. There were famous old sites in the Western Hills, made by races before man. They had been decorated once, I suppose, but the surfaces had been cut away, ransacked by later hands. It reminds me of this.
There are many who make a trade in archaeological plunder, and if it's Xenos artifacts, the penalty is high.
I'd overheard Glor and his allies mention archaeo-xenon materials. Perhaps this was such a site, connected in some way to the as-yet mysterious Sarути.
You didn't have to kill him, Locke.
His life was worth nothing, and his clumsiness cost us much.
I can repair the tablet.
Listen, let us handle the worker slaves and you attend the Xenos artifacts. The sooner we have extracted the last of these Saruthi tablets, the sooner we can get away from this infested backwater.
Well, that's the last of today's batch packed up. We'll be finished soon enough.
Okay, let's head back up to the surface. Beating slaves makes for thirsty work, huh?
I began to feel the oppressive throb of the psychic veil shrouding North Quam. As we penetrated it, I listened out for the sound of alarms or activity. But none came. Though she didn't know it, Bequin was already doing her job by creating a dead spot that allowed us to press on invisibly. I made sure none of us strayed too far from her aura of influence. Be mindful of drones and cameras.
Who's there? An intruder! Hey, you! Stop!
Step back.
Who's there? What are you doing? Hey! Stop!
Perhaps there is another route I could take. Without speaking, I could hear his voice in my head. His presence was so foul, I barely managed not to vomit.
You will not deny me any longer, you human filth.
You will show me respect, Mandragore. Respect.
My masters await the perfect completion of this task. They will not idle their time while you vermin
You will abide by our pact. You will keep to our agreement.
Go carrion, Fulgrim, worthy of Slaanesh, champion of the Emperor's children. Your presence here honors us, but you will not consent to ours. Never raise your hand to us again. Never.
Datso was simply the most potent psyker I had ever encountered. With his mind alone, he had forced down one of the vilest of the traitors, a space marine sworn to the corrupt service of chaos.
Eisenhorn.
In that second, I realized that wherever Bequin had gone, it had left us exposed, outside the veil of her untouchable aura.
What are you waiting for? Kill them!
Where is he? Nothing. Come on! This way! Keep looking. Over there! Okay. This way. Over there. Where is he? Come on. Keep looking. Over there. Nothing.
The ash cannot hide you from my mind, Inquisitor.
Alpha 1, come in. What's going on?
I must find Elizabeth swiftly to nullify this psychic attack.
The ash cannot hide
Who's there? Found you, scum.
Eisenhorn.
Spotted the girl. I'm on my way.
An intruder!
I see you, Eisenhorn.
I heard something. You've made a huge mistake.
Eisenhorn.
Get out of it. Found you, scum.
I see you, wife.
The sight of the foul mandragora had sent Beckwin fleeing in blind panic. Like me, she'd made the mistake of looking at the runes and marks on his vile armor. Unlike me, she hadn't had the sense to look away. She couldn't speak. She barely registered us. But we were back inside her muzzling aura and out of Datso's clutches for the moment.
What now? They'll regroup quickly enough.
Midas is coming. We have to get back to the landing yard. It's the only area big enough for him to set down in.
He's going to fly into this? He'll be killed! And even if he does pick us up, they'll launch interceptors from the fleet. They'll launch them the moment he powers up for takeoff.
It'll be tight. Thorn attending Aegis, main yard area.
Aegis, main yard in 5. The heavens fallen.
We have to keep going, please.
Intruder?
As I got closer, I could sense something terrible within.
We have to get out of here. We have to get the hell out of here.
Come on! Eisenhorn, what are you playing at?
These are Glor's things.
Aegis, main yard in 2.
Got it. Let's move.
You've made a huge mistake.
Eisenhorn is here.
Die!
I still. Eisenhorn is here.
Not a step closer. 1 second fuse. Another step and all this will be gone.
For pity's sake, do as he says. You can't hope to escape, Inquisitor.
Back off. Grab the crate. Midas, set down. Hatch open.
Understood. Be advised, there are 3 Navy interceptors inbound. Arrival in 3.
Stand off, Inquisitor.
Get your men to lower their weapons, even the ones I can't see. Midas, train the wing cannons on myself and the chaser. If anything happens to us, open fire.
Confirmed.
Shoot us and the crate is vaporized.
Weapons down.
Now call off those interceptors. Order them right back to their carrier. Now!
The interceptors have aborted their run. They're turning back.
What now?
No, indeed. We had the upper hand for a moment. We didn't dare shoot or rush us. Beckley was blocking Gazzo and any other psycho. An answer or two.
Eisenhorn.
This material is Archaeo-Xenon from an old Sarути site. clearly has value to you, because it must have value to the Sarути. You're recovering it for them in return for what?
I'm not about to tell you anything. I'm not even going to conform your suppositions. Therefore, my question remains. What now?
We leave. Unmolested.
So put down the crate and leave.
This crate is the only thing that's stopping you from obliterating us. It comes with us as insurance.
Unacceptable. We would lose it forever. This man is our blood bone. We could never recover the artifact. Even if we agreed to save passage, he would not honor the deal.
Of course not. Just as you would not honor any deal struck with me, no agreement can be made between us. Which is why this crate comes with me. We have no other surety.
We're not here to offer you surety, Flesh Blister. Only death.
You should keep him out of the negotiations. We are leaving with the crate because you will destroy us otherwise.
No. You are tripping on your own smooth logic, Inquisitor. If we are to lose those artifacts forever, I'd rather it was here, with your deaths as consolation. If you try to leave with the crate, we will fire anyway and damn the consequences. Set them down, and I will give you 10 heartbeats to leave.
I could tell it was no bluff. They would go only so far to protect their trinkets, and they were fools. They knew I would never return these items. If we tried to board with the crate, they would fire at once. Throw the crate down, I say.
Are you sure?
Do as I say. Midas?
Ready droid. Ready cannon.
Now! Were it not for Betancourt's Glavian pilot skills, and the close proximity of Obol, Damask's smallest moon, we would have been annihilated by the heretic fleet. The ships of Captain Estrom's mobile battle group, which had vanished at the opening of the Helican Schism. We lost the 6 fighters they sent at us in Obol's vast caves. After 40 hours of waiting in the dark and cold with all systems powered down, a tremor in the fabric of the fathomless immaterium told us they had left. A further 26 hours later, Maxilla brought the Essene to save us.
How do you fare, Inquisitor?
Still in one piece, though it was close.
I'm sorry I had to desert you, but you saw the size of that battle group.
I'm hoping you can tell me where it went.
Naturally. The navigators have analyzed the warp wake of the departing fleet and made a number of algorithmic computations. The heretics are moving out of the Helican subsector, out of Imperial space itself, into the forbidden stellar territories of a breed I believe are known as the Sarути.
I had guessed as much. But that in itself is a considerable area, more than a dozen systems. We need specifics.
Our charts have it as KCX-1288. Under optimal conditions, it's 30 weeks away from there. Of course, they will presume us to be following. Even if they think you're dead, they'll know you must have had a starship bring you here. One they couldn't find.
What do you know of the Sarути and their territory?
Nothing. I've never traveled there.
I thought this a curiously brief answer for a man so usually talkative.
So, apart from our knowledge of where they're going, have we any other advantages?
We have the Pontius.
almost done with our preparations to activate the foul mechanism.
Almost?
Yes. Even in its dormant state, the device is releasing energies. I am concerned we may not be able to stabilize the device for activation safely.